Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another mini Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. And if you're in the market for the smallest Class A that you can get, the Thor Axis is definitely on that list. And I've got one today that I think you're really going to like. We're going to review. This is a 2017 Thor Axis 25.2. It's got the rear slide. It's 26.5 feet long total. That's when the slide's extended. It's only about 25 feet long when you're actually driving it down the road. And it's just got 15,000 miles. And this particular one, guys, you can see it compared to these other ones. It's kind of like a subcompact Class A. Built on an E Ford chassis. Same thing they put on Class C. So it's a C-Class chassis with a small, low-profile, more narrow Class A body on the roof, so you get the best of both worlds. And very well built. Got the HD Max full body paint, got the TPO roof system, 4 kW Onan generator running right now, rear slide. Keep in mind this unit's only 25 feet driving down the road, but you're about 26.5 feet long setup. So really cool to me that you're getting a bigger RV when you're set up than what you're driving. And guys, this thing, you can drive something like a full-size conversion van. You can drive this little motorhome right here. I mean, there is nothing to it. They call it an RUV, which is a recreational utility vehicle, because while technically it's a Class A, they're kind of in a class all by themselves. I mean, these are the smallest Class A's on the market. So if you want the smallest, you need to look at this one. 15,400 some odd miles. We just drove it 550 miles back. Got some really cool feature. Frameless thermal insulated windows. Tankless water heater, which is a really cool feature on newer RVs. 30 amp power hookup. That tankless, pretty much unlimited hot water. Very aerodynamic design that's going to help your fuel mileage and reduce wind noise. Backup camera system with the side cameras. Big one-piece windshield. Got the LED lights, accent lights that really look great. Built on a Ford E-Series chassis with the 6.8 Triton V10, 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Very dependable motor that's been around since 1997. So, I mean, that's don't seem like it, folks, but this motor has been around. It replaced a 460 way back in 96, 97, 20 plus years ago. Michelin tires, 15,000 miles on them, obviously. I mean, this is a nice coach. Got a power awning with LED accent lights. Got a 32-inch exterior TV. So cool, got a little TV there. Got the outside speakers. Let's look inside this little guy. And even though this is a short, low profile and more narrow Class A motorhome, it still has an 82-inch ceiling height inside, so you're not going to feel cramped. And I've got the AC on, the generator running, got the motor running, and you can see how quiet it is. Now these tables, folks, I just set them up just for the looks. They go into the closet when you don't need them. Or you can leave them up all the time. It's up to you. You've got a sleeper sofa up here in the cockpit area. You've got Ford's famous 6-speed Torqueshft transmission. You got a wireless backup camera. Heated power mirrors. I mean, the seats, everything looks just like a 15,000 mile seat look like. Touchscreen Bluetooth stereo. Got a shade that comes down for privacy and curtains that go around the side, so you still got full use of the cab even when you're set up at night, parked somewhere. You've got a power loft bed that lowers down, makes a double bunk, I think 38 inches wide, I believe. Interior 38-inch TV, or 32-inch TV. Got the King Jack antenna that you don't have to crank up and down all the time. Has 122 hours on the generator. Of course, all your controls are right here. It's got the optional tank heaters, slide controls, bed controls. I mean, guys, this unit can sleep up to 5 people. You've got a double bed on your sofa, a single bed up top over the cab, and your queen bed in the back. And of course, if you've got two smaller children, you could sleep two on the cab, over the cab. Kitchen area, got a nice single basin deep sink right here. Residential style faucet with built-in sprayer. The countertops look great. Got a fold-out pantry right here, because you're not talking about a lot of space compared to a lot of the RVs I shoot. I mean, 25 feet long is you know, you got to take what you can get as far as amenities and room. But this one's got plenty. I mean, it's got full-size amenities in a smaller motorhome. And be honest with you folks, this is smaller than the majority of Class C's on the market. I mean, really, to get one smaller than this, you're going to have to go to a Class B that are so small you can't even change your mind in. 3 burner cooktop, 6 cubic foot, Norcold 2-way RV refrigerator freezer, and it's already getting cold, which is 17 model. Even though we haven't really inspected it much, I don't expect anything really to be wrong with it, but we're still going to go through our inspection process. Got a solid door here to cut off your bathroom. Everything is enclosed in the side, so if you're in the restroom, you're not blocking access to any part of the coach. Plenty of cabinets and storage in here. Stainless steel vanity, China RV toilet, stand-up shower with a skylight. I mean, everything looks good. Looks like they've added some handles here and there. Large closet. Normally, in this closet right here is where your tables would go. And I went ahead and set them up for you so you can see what they look like. And, you know, some people leave the table set up, some don't. It just depends on what you're going to use it for. Got some drawer space. Let's see, it really extends out. You got 4 of those. Of course, breakers and fuses are right there underneath that. And this rear bedroom, guys, with this rear slide, this is a power slide out. So you just push a button, it slides out. Really opens it up. You've got your thermostat back here. You got another 32-inch TV. So 3 TVs total. You got your own stereo, Bluetooth stereo back here. You've got a 4-port USB charger built in, plus plug-ins, 110 plug-ins at each side of the bed. Individual reading lamps, speakers, day-night shades, of course, for privacy. And, of course, instead of curtains, you've got a solid sliding privacy door. And you can operate it. It's so smooth, you operate it with one finger. Got a fantastic vent fan in here. And air conditioner does a great job. I mean, you're only talking about a small square footage. Leather sleeper sofa looks great. Both front seats swivel for party seating. So what you do with this table right here, you swivel the front seats around and you've got eating service for 2 more people, plus a couple on your couch. So definitely ideal for a couple or a small family. Tow's 8,000 pounds. So if you've got a heavier runabout or a heavier tow you want to put behind it, full-size Suburban, something like that, well guys, this can tow it. 8,000 pound towing capacity. 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. This little dude will run, guys, I'm telling you. You won't believe how much power these things have. I mean, they put that same motor and transmission in RVs, you know, 10, 12 feet longer with multiple slides that weigh so much heavier. And it propels them down the road pretty good. So 25.2, folks, 2017 Thor Axis. 25 feet when you're driving, of course, that's the main thing. You know, how long you are set up is kind of irrelevant, but it's 26.5 feet set up with a slide extended. Like I said, perfect for a couple, a single, small family, very versatile vehicle. They're going to get better fuel mileage than a full-size Class A. It's going to be easier to drive and park than a full-size Class A. It's got the 192-inch wheelbase, so it's going to turn very sharp for pulling into parking lots. So it's going to be easier to park. And guys, and honestly, if you pulled up one of these Class B camper vans that everybody loves, this one's really not that much bigger. I mean, it really isn't. Anyway, guys, this unit, including a lot of benefits, you know, as with all of our units that qualify, this one certainly does. It's going to go through our massive a world famous 4-page inspection process, and guys, no other dealer on the planet goes through a inspection process like we do on used RVs. And now this is not a 1 or 2 hour checkout, folks. This is a multiple day checkout once we get started on it. So keep in mind, nobody is as thorough. But here's the thing, folks, and we've been doing this for 51 years. And we got 51 years of customer feedback about what they want and expect in an RV purchase from a dealership. You know, you buy for sale by owner, they probably neglected it for the past year or two. You know, they're not going to pay a dealer to go through a checklist like this and fix everything that's wrong with it for their asking price, folks. No, there's no way. So, you know, you buy it for sale by owner, you know, first place you use it's not the campground, but you got to take it to an RV dealer and get everything inspected and fixed on it. We eliminate that step because it's done after purchase on this one, and it's included for the price. That, be honest with you, most for sale by owners, if they bought this thing brand new in 17 and financed it, they'd owe about 20 grand more than what we're asking for this one. So they couldn't afford to sell it for $59,900. But for $59,900, everything this unit has that's on that checklist will be inspected, repaired if needed, at no additional cost to you. And of course, all this is in writing. Way it works, folks, after you purchase this RV, this Axis, it goes in line to get checked out by my service department. If you want to know the current lead time, which isn't long at all for a motorhome like this, give us a call and we'll give you that information before you decide to buy. We strongly recommend everybody come in, look at it in person, test drive it, make sure it's the right one for them before buying it. Obviously, a couple hundred people a year buy sight unseen from us. I understand that, and I appreciate the trust you put in us, and we'll be happy to send you pictures, videos, and can even recommend some local third-party inspection services if you're buying it sight unseen. But of course, you'll have to pay for that, of course, but I have no problem with that, or you can just simply Google RV inspection service around Chattanooga, Tennessee area. But guys, you know, we want to be as honest and transparent as possible. So we've got our entire checkout sheet right here in the coach. We've got it available on our website, and I'll even post a link below in the video description where you can read this checklist. Look it over good, folks. You're going to be impressed. No other dealer does that on used RVs. Also included on the website will be this, or in the RV will be this factory sales brochure. It has all the technical information that you could ever want about this RV, and it's available on our website, which again, I'll post another link to our website below in the video description to our used Class A page, and you can see pictures, you can see the sales brochure, specs, measurements, of course the 4-page inspection process, credit applications. We do have financing available with approved credit, down payment, and of course you got questions about that, give us a call, 706-965-7929, and my non-commissioned salespeople will answer your questions about that, as well as give you an idea how much money down you have to have. If you've got a trade-in, I will also have a trade-in appraisal form. Now guys, keep in mind, unless your trade-in's 1 or 2 years old and it's all 100% factory and mint condition, I will have to have pictures or see it in person to put a figure. So go ahead and do the trade-in appraisal form, submit it, call us, let us know you just submitted it, talk to one of my salespeople and send them some pictures if they ask for it, and we'll do our best to get you an accurate trade-in figure even if we're not looking at it. Of course, granted in mind, there's a little bit of trust right there that you're going to say everything that's good and bad about your trade-in and it's 100% accurate. So, you know, if you get here and it's not, of course, we're going to renegotiate the deal. But all in all, folks, 9 out of 10 people are pretty fair and honest about that, and I appreciate that. And that's why we try to be fair and honest on our RVs and show you any good and bad about them. And of course, our inspection process was going to cover the mechanical, if there's any mechanical bad about it. But, you know, as always with used RVs, there can always be cosmetic imperfections. That's part of buying used. It's going to be sold with those imperfections. We do very limited cosmetic work because that's just, again, part of buying a 3-year-old motorhome. A 3-year-old or 10-year-old or however age it has to be. So, and if I've seen anything walking around it like I always do, I'll point it out. But this one right here with only 15,000 miles and 122 hours on the generator is about as nice as you could ask a 2017 to be. Now, there's no such thing as a like new used RV, but this one right here is getting on up there. Is pretty close to that if it existed. I'd give it 1 out of 10 on the quality scale. I would give it a 9.5. And I never say 10 out of 10 because there's no such thing as a 10 out of 10 on a used RV, but that's about the highest grade I'll give one as far as my personal opinion of the condition. Because I know I'm in it. I've been in it for a little bit, checking everything, turning everything on. You're not. So, yeah, of course, everybody's got a different opinion about that, so you need to come look at it if you can. You know, everybody's got a different opinion about what kind of condition a 3-year-old motorhome is supposed to be for $59,900 to be nice enough for you to buy it for yourself or your family. And bad thing is about opinions, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just what makes us human. But anyway, I think you'll be impressed with it. There's no smoke odors, there's no pet odors, no smoke or pet signs, there's no mold or mildew, no water, signs of water intrusion or leaks anywhere. All in all, this thing is you pull it up next to a 2020 model, this thing will do everything that 2020 will do for tens of thousands of dollars less. So anyway, guys, if you're interested in this motorhome, remember you get the inspection. After purchase, this thing goes to our service department. We complete this inspection, and anything found wrong with it, we fix it, of course, no additional cost to you. Gets cleaned up inside and out by my cleaning crew. After that, we do a final walkthrough, make sure everything's to our satisfaction. Call you, then we call you to set up an appointment. Anytime you want a status update, give us a call. My service manager will even give you a cell phone number if you want it. You can call or text him too. Anytime you want an update on it, guys, all you got to do is simply call us. But we'll call you when it's done, or you can call us anytime to check on it. And we'll call you, set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you Axis once you arrive here at the appointed time. The tech that checked it out, or my walkthrough expert Preston will go through this RV with you with a checklist of just an abridged version of our inspection process. Check off each individual system as he shows you how to operate it and shows you that it works. And you are encouraged to record him with your phone or camera for future reference. You know, you can only retain so much information, and you know, depending on how experienced you are with RVs, it could be an hour or longer going through one. I mean, we try to show you everything, but we'll go through the inspection process with you, and or go through the orientation with you, and of course answer any questions you have, show you any repairs that had to be made, give you tips, tricks, and pointers. If you're going to tow a runabout or a toad, we'll help you hook that up as well. We have tow dollies in stock for sale, brand new. And, you know, if you want to fly in, pick it up, we'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours. And also, we have a Greyhound bus terminal in Chattanooga and plenty of rental car terminals that we'll also assist you with as well, helping you get a rental car back or pick you up at the bus terminal. And yes, believe it or not, folks, people still ride the old Greyhound. I picked the older gentleman up last week that come out here and took the Greyhound all the way from out west. And so definitely, for those of you who don't like to fly, that's another option. Anyway, guys, $59.9 includes the inspection. We also purchase on your behalf a 90-day nationwide limited warranty through Easy Care, accepted at a huge network of dealers nationwide, and that you can extend very affordably. So if you want a quote on extending it, ask your salesperson. There's no pressure to do that, but you know, a lot of times you can just get a price on it, just see what you think. But regardless of whether you extend it or not, the 90-day is included at no additional charge. That's just our way of reassuring you that everything is what it's supposed to be. And we are very proud of the fact that we are one of Easy Care's lowest claim percentage dealers in their network, which means that less Parkway RVs go in for warranty service than most other dealers in their huge network. So that means we really do our job when we inspect these. Now, guys, and here's an issue we've been having. You know, obviously a 4-page inspection process. Obviously, you can't come in one day and expect us to do all that in the same day. and do it right, and you take it home that afternoon, folks. That's physically impossible, especially considering there's several in front of you that already paid before you paid for it. So be patient with us. We give you an estimate. It's strictly an estimate. If we tell you it'll be ready in a week or 2 weeks or ever how long they tell you, it may be sooner, it may be later. It's an estimate. Parts are very non-universal on RVs, and parts sometimes should be a problem on a 17, but if you go with an older one, parts are not readily available sometimes, and I have to wait sometimes weeks for parts. So, but we're going to do what we say we're going to do, folks. Believe me, I just spent, like I said, almost $4,000 on jacks the other day for a 15-year-old motorhome. And it's taken me a long time to get them because they actually have to build them because they don't stock them anymore because they're obsolete. But they were able to build them for me, and it's going to take a few weeks to get them. And again, folks, that's not our fault, not the customer's fault. It's just one of those things. But we are fixing it. Of course, the price stays the same. And guys, you know, we're going to go through these things, make sure it's right for you. You know, we want you to come back here when you're ready to upgrade your RV. We want you to send your friends and family here. And the best way to do that is to buy a motor home that's ready to go, that you can take right to the campground instead of the repair shop when you pick it up. So let us do our job, and you will be thoroughly impressed with the end result. Anyway, guys, if you got any questions about our sales process or the benefits or anything about this coach, give us a call, 706-965-7929. We give you some other nice benefits for that $59.9 price too, on top of the warranty, the orientation, the cleanup, and our 4-page inspection. We give you 21 nights of free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. That's also included. It'd be used in a 12-month period, included with the purchase price. That's $1,000 worth of free camping. We give you an RV starter kit, big 5-gallon bucket with all your camping essentials: new sewer hose, new water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, toilet paper, and more. And you know, most dealers have gotten away from doing that on used RVs. They'll give you something similar when they're brand new, but as far as used, you pretty much get whatever's in the coach. Well, we give you all that brand new. You know, we don't want our customers to have to use somebody else's used sewer hose. I mean, that's nasty. In fact, the health department makes us dispose of them right away. So we're not going to do that to you, folks. We're going to give you new sewer hose, new all that stuff. Only thing you got to do is load the family up, put some food and luggage in it, take it to the campground once we're done with it, folks. And we also include your legal drive-out tag, no additional charge. If you're a Georgia resident, since we are the oldest licensed, bonded, and insured RV dealer in the state of Georgia, we also do your title work at no additional charge. No dock fees here. Also included is some instructional DVDs and more. All that, folks, for $59.9 plus tax. Easy, simple, done, haggle-free, no fees. You know, you're not going to get here and we pull out thousands of dollars in dock fees and prep fees and dealer fees and inspection and freight fees and all this other stuff that other dealers charge you. We're not going to make you go through our finance department to buy it for the advertised price like other dealers do. Other dealers, they have a lot of, especially the corporate dealers, what they do, they'll advertise it what sounds like a great price, but when you get there, here comes the fine print, the red tape. Even if you're a cash buyer, you have to go through their finance department before they'll sell it to you for that price. So if you're cash, you pay more. And they do that because when you go through their finance department, they can mark the interest rate up. And when you're talking $60,000 and they mark the interest rate up 1 or 2%, you're talking overpaying for financing by thousands of dollars over the life of an RV loan. Multiple thousands of dollars. And the dealer gets to keep a huge chunk of that. The bank keeps a little bit of it too. Sounds illegal, but it's not, because the dealer is talking directly to the bank, not you. They're the one with the relationship to the bank that they're getting you financed through, not you. If you're buying from another dealer, especially a corporate dealer, I strongly, or even here, folks, I strongly recommend that everybody checks with their local banks and credit unions, see what kind of finance options they offer, what kind of rate they offer. Keep that in your back pocket. You know, if you want to go to the dealer's finance department, that's fine, but when they come back with rate and terms and it's way higher than what you can get it for yourself, you can pull that out of your back pocket and go through your own bank or credit union. And even though you may have to pay a little bit more for the RV, it's going to average out pretty close. And also, folks, you're not forced to buy extended warranties here. You're not forced to buy tire and wheel packages. You're not getting upsold here. Here's the thing. You go to these other RV dealerships, you get approved for financing. You go into what they call the finance office or the business office, whatever they want to call it. You got to realize these finance managers are trained. They're going to pull out different payments amounts, each with different benefits, and you're going to be so jumbled up you don't know what you're paying for what. And that's what they want. They want to throw so many numbers at you, you get confused and just pick one, because that's when they make the most money. And that's how you buy a 59.9 motorhome and you drive off the lot owing $77,000 on it. And that's what they want you to do, because all those services they offer you are 4 and 5 times what you can buy it for yourself after you purchase the RV. If you want gap insurance, folks, buy the RV, call your insurance company, and have them put gap insurance on it for a couple $100. It's not that big a deal. If you need RV insurance, call your auto insurance company. Don't go through the dealer's insurance, because they're even marking the premium up. If you ask them to get you an insurance quote, they're marking the premium up. They don't do anything for free, guys. That's why we're so different than everybody else. 51 years in business, we have an easy, simple, and done philosophy. Here's the price plus applicable sales tax. That's it. Here's all the benefits that come with it. I just mentioned before, the warranty, the inspection, and more. And all that's included for one price, $59.9 plus applicable sales tax. That's it. Easy, simple, done. No haggling here like a lot of dealers are getting now. I know you're going to get online. You're going to look at other 2017 25.2 Accesses with close to 15,000 miles. You're going to compare the benefits, the inspection process, and more, and the price, more importantly, and you're going to quickly realize this is one of the best deals on the internet for this particular year, make, and model, with the benefits and the miles. So we know the price is not attractive to you. You're not going to be here looking at it to begin with. Because guys, there's no sense beating around the bush. Nobody's going to intentionally go somewhere and overpay for something. They're going to do their diligent research before they step foot on the lot. So the fact that you're here means that you've done all that. You know it's a great deal, and that's why we don't haggle on prices. I'd rather have my price out there. Here's what it takes to buy it. Forget all that back and forth nonsense. It takes up time and stress and all that stuff. It's just not worth it. Plus, when you sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year, like we do, you don't have time for that. Here's the price, here it is. Now, if you want to take it as is, with no inspection, no warranty, we will give you a discount on the price what those services cost us. But anything wrong with it, which, I have doubts there is, but if you do find anything wrong with it, of course, it's on you to fix it. There's no exclusions to that. So, anyway, if you got any questions about any of that, or if you want an as-is option B price, give us a call. 706-965-7929. I've got another one I hopefully will try to shoot today, a cousin of this one. It's called the Thor Vegas. But anyway, a little bit different floor plan, but it's about the same size. If you're interested, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Come out and visit with us. We're the only dealership around with 150 plus used RVs, 160 plus. And you can simply park where you want to, get out, look around. You don't have to go through a sales office. You don't have to have a salesperson with you. Look around all you want, see something you like, pop your head in the showroom. One of my guys will help you out. You can come look as much as you want, many times as you want. You can see somebody pulling in there looking at trailers in a Jeep. Just park where you want, look, guys. But thank you for watching. Come out and visit with us, family owned and operated, 51 years. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.